What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, we're going to be exploring the cultural history that the museum has to offer us. Stay tuned for the end of the video. We got something special planned. Hope you guys like it.
Yes. Also, this video is going to be, part 2 is going to be a little bit different. It's more of a tour than us actually talking about the place. So, yes. And like I said, we have a surprise for you guys at the end of the video.
We can't say it.
So watch the video till the very end, that last 0 seconds at the end of the video.
Seriously?
Yes, watch it till there.
So without any further ado, we got to keep this rolling. So, hope you guys enjoy it.
Let's go!
Let's go. Boom.
Okay, good. So, welcome back to Clerqsdorp Museum. Today you will find yourself in the Alta War exhibition. This is an exhibition that tells us more about the cultural historical background of the Alta War. That was a war that took place from 1898 till 1902, and then here was also 2 concentration camps in Clerqsdorp. You will find it at the Clerqsdorp War School site, is where the concentration camp was for the white moms and the white children, and then for the black African community members, the concentration camp was then in the old the area which you will find today near Clerqsdorp. Both these concentration camps was under horrific conditions. A lot of people died because of illnesses that broke out, and also lack of food, because the food ratios was also very little. And today you will find at the old cemetery, you will find these graves of old British soldiers who died at the Eiserspreidslag here near Clerqsdorp, and then also lots of other pioneers graves that you will find in the old concentration camp. Yes.
So, okay, I don't know if you told us the last time, but where is the grave located?
Okay, so if you go to the old cemetery, you'll find it on the road passing the museum, and you will get to a steep hill, and then you will, if you turn left, you can go to Clerqsdorp High School, but if you go to your right, to Reynolds Park area, that's on that road there. It's a bit dangerous if you go there alone, so I always say to people, go in groups there. Yes.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
Oh boy.
This exhibition is also one of the first ones that was established when the museum turned into a museum. So you will see this is an old Victorian style dining room. So all these items you see in this exhibition was actually donations that was made by the public to the museum when we opened. So it's just to exhibit the lifestyle of the old Victorian era, and then it's just also to show you that this is more how your rich upper class person used to live in the time, because your normal average Joe would usually have a similar look, but not with all these beautiful wallpaper, and also the ornaments will be less extravagant. Yes, so this is I would say it can showcase how rich people used to live in that area, but not everyone had this lifestyle.
Yeah.
Good.
I mean, not everyone can afford this kind of.
No.
I don't know.
And even if you like on the, I mean, the most people they lived on the farm. So this is something that you will find maybe in the suburbs, new town areas. But I don't think people lived this way on farms. It was more simple way of life on the farm. Okay, good. Okay, so this is one of the exhibitions that we did last year with our grant money. It was also a new facelift that we did. And the reason why we've got the Indian exhibition here is because the Indian community brought a lot to the table when it came to the business side of Clerqsdorp. So here we are just showcasing the 2 types of religions that they had, and that was the Islam and the Muslim religion, and then just to showcase kids different the differences between them, and also just to make people more aware of different cultures, because at the end of the day we are a rainbow country and we must tell the story of all our races. So that's something that we really try to do at Clerqsdorp Museum.
Okay. One question I had the last time was when we and Dylan spoke about this. I think in China they had similar stuff like this, but like I don't know if you can call it an altar, right?
Yes.
Where they would light these sticks and then they would just bow down before it.
Okay, so since I'm not a Hindu at religion-wise, but this is different gods they pray to. So if you speak about, like, let me see, like for instance, Shiva, then you pray to her for, she was the god of, she was the fear one, she was the destroyer. And then you've got the, let me just see here, where's Lakshmi? I think that one there.
Isn't Lakshmi's that one over there?
Yes, and then if you look to the description, that's the god of wealth, fortune, love, and beauty. So these are all gods that the Hindu worshippers pray to. Yeah. Okay.
So would they have like different types of shrine? That's the word I was looking for.
Yes.
They have different types of shrines for different gods, or is it all the same?
No,
but for
they've got different ones. Yes.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Got it.
We did not mix the religions because actually it's like both these religions are very strict in honoring their religion. So it's kind of frowned upon. We are sharing them in the same glass compartment, but that's the only space that we do have, and we did consult with the community members. And also here we've got Quran. We wanted to have the old-fashioned. The one that's heavy, and we wanted to open it, and then we thought it will be against the religion to showcase the Quran, but they said it is allowed. So it's just about researching your different cultures to know what is allowed and what not. I remember we had a school once here to come visit the museum, and I wanted to play a game with the kids, and then the game was like full ayaki, and then I wanted to make a circle, so I wanted the boys and girls to hold hands to make a circle, and then that's what I'm saying, like, it's to inform people. So I was not aware that boys and girls, they sit separately in the class and they're not allowed even to touch hands for that. So yet again, so it's very important when people come to the museum and like a tourist group, you must know their background so you can know what is appropriate for them to see and to say and what not. Courtyard of the prison. So we are using this beautiful open space to exhibit old-fashioned transport to the learners of the Porsche area. And so the courtyard was the area that the prisoners came to relax and also have their meals during the day. But now you can see here different farm implements, house implements, and also the wagons. Okay. So if you go with your camera, you can show the case. This is the horse cart, and then you've got the history of the horse cart here, and the hooded cart. So these two are quite small. So I will always say to the learners that comes to the museum, it's small, so it needed not as many animals. So it's a horse or a donkey, and they could go quite faster than your ox wagon because they could run. Or what if, I don't know what a horse does. Galop.
It's gallop.
It's gallop, okay. So I always say to kids, I make this joke, this is like the Mercedes or the Nissan Bakkie of the old Ford tracker cars, because they could go quick
fast.
and yes. And then here you've got the comedian wagon. Now,
I've read up on this when we researched the museum.
yes, so the comedian wagon is I don't know if you saw in the Ford tracker exhibition, there's also the small wagon, they call it the Clerqsdorp van. So if you look
That's the one I think I
yes.
saw in the Voortrekker room.
Yes. So if you look at this wagon, it showcases you or depicts the form of your car cabin. If you look at the jaw of the animal, you've got these longer bones here on the side, and then it goes forward. Because in the olden days, kids also didn't know they had toys they could go buy at Toys R Us. So they used the car cabin, the jaw of the animal, and then also the door osses of the oxes to make as their play cards. Okay, so this just is a convenient wagon. So when people lived on the farms and they had to go to town for churches, this is a type of wagon they would use, and they will travel. They will leave the house on a Friday, and they will travel with this wagon because the dad and the sons can sleep underneath when it stops for rest, and the moms and the daughters sleep in the tent area. Okay, so this is a type of wagon that I tell the kids it will be your combi or a large truck because it was heavy and it was needed strong animals, and that's why it was called an ox wagon, because it was pulled by ox. Yes, okay. And then the one here with the yellow wheels here.
Lovely animal wagon.
Yes, they are a wagon for animal transport. So this is where you will put your cattle or your horse, etc. if you are moving. Now, interesting about this wagon is if you see those wheels belonged to cannons that was used during the war, and then it was sold. Or not sold, but it was auctioned, and then people made it into, or used it into their wagons.
Was it World War I or World War II?
No, Armed World War. Yes.
Okay, no, I'm
Yes.
just asking.
Yes. Good. And then here you've got different implements that you can see that was used on farms. For instance, here's the hand mill where they will be crushing some maize, and then the food cutter where they can also cut the maize, another maize cutter, and then this one is very interesting. This is the tumble dryer of the olden days, okay? So you
That
had
makes
wet
a whole lot of
clothes.
sense.
So I thought when I got here first, it was like a printing machine because it looked like something that I could see.
It does look similar to that.
So you actually just put the wet clothes in between, and you will. So it's quite. People in the olden days were very. They took large initiatives, I think, because I mean, we just see technology and. I mean, where could you see something like this? Yeah.
No, you don't see that a lot, obviously.
Yeah. And then this wagon here, I call it the first getaway car in South Africa because this is actually where they tried to escape the British shoulders, and then he was shot dead on this wagon. Yeah, so I said this is the first getaway car.
Wouldn't by any chance load something beneath this wagon for some special cases, would they? I just thought of something really bad and it stuck in my brain. For f***'s sakes.
So the next place that I'm going to show you is the Waters House. Today we use it as a house museum that displays a different style of living, the old Victorian style and also Edward style. But then back in the day when this was prison, it was still used as a hostel for the warders that worked here. And then later on it became the head warder that they call the Sapir warder family house. So this is what I'm going to show you. Before we get in, I'd just like to mention that how you will see it today did not, it's not the way it looked when the family used to stay here. We just brought different items inside the house museum just to display our collection.
Okay, so we have reached the end of our museum video, guys. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Now for our special guest, the person who has helped us out with showing us the rooms and giving us the information, our tour guide, Miss Alta. Thank you so much for helping us out. Thank you for giving us all the information and giving us a jump scare.
Okay. You're more than welcome, and you're welcome to come back anytime to the museum and also our other heritage site. It was nice to meet you earlier.
It was nice to be here.
All the best for 2022.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And thank you guys for watching our videos. And until then, we will see you then.
See you in the next video, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.